for joining me on the Terror Machine. I know I've been gone for a while, been going through a little things, but I'm back now. Just got back in the area. I had to shut down my channel for a couple years actually, because I was going through some personal stuff. But let's bump this channel up to 1,000, and I will do a live stream and tell everybody what has been going on for the last couple years with me and the lessons I needed to learn to go through to be at this present point now. So I'm back to do a general reading for all the zodiac signs. I'm gonna still be hooking it up with the good comments and these good readings. So let's just go ahead and start with the first zodiac sign I'm getting a feeling to read on. Let me go and read for Taurus right now. So let's see what the Taurus is going through the month of February with, and see what's going on with them. See, deck is acting crazy. It's like it's wanting to speak. Maybe Taurus is wanting to speak about something. Maybe they need to say something in the month of February about a situation they're going through. Maybe they need to kind of voice their opinion. We got the devil that was flipped up in the deck. So it's saying that maybe you need to speak up on a situation that either you're seeing it or somebody else is going through it, you're witnessing it, or you're going through it, that somebody may be a chain to something that is not really cool, or that they chain to something that they need to hurry up and let go. Maybe you got a new job or you're in a new relationship and you kind of chain to it to make it work. So let's just go ahead and see. I take all cards. They flip over. They can do whatever they want to do. It's just spirit want to talk about it. So let me get the cards out real quick and let's see what you're working with. Yeah, I know I've been gone for a while, but I got a new setup and it's acting a real fool with me. I'm trying to bump these things up into a Pro Tools kind of thing, and it just want to conflict with everything I'm inputting. I put in a microphone, it want to do one side. If I put a headphone in, it want to play what it want to play. I'm like, wow, you're doing me in today. Trying to get this whole setup working because I got a brand new recording studio that does videos. So okay, the first card you have that's going over the whole reading is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is saying that you may be at a status right now that you feeling abundant, that you are hitting a point that you're kind of getting everything you want via job or a relationship. It's something tangible that you could like lay your hands on, or you could take full advantage of, or you're about to get ready and start a new cycle over, that you hit your level with money and it's about to start back over again, because tens are usually when you are at your fullest and then it starts back at the one again and a new opportunity comes to kind of bring you a new type of financial gain or a solid gain that you can actually bank on. But you have the second card is the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse is saying that within all this abundance you're getting, you could be relaxing down, or you feel your relationship is very is at its full point and you don't need to put so much energy into it, that you can kind of slack off, or you can kind of ease back putting all that drive to it, because you may feel if you put a whole mess of drive to a relationship or a job when you already hit that level, that you may damage something, or you may kind of trip yourself up in what is going on around you or what you have set up. The next one is you got the two of swords in the upright. So you at a stance point now that you're trying to make a decision about something. Whatever this decision is that you want to do, maybe this Knight of Wands, this person or yourself, you feel that they are lazy or whatever, but you're trying to make a decision to figure which way to go when it comes to bringing something else in your life that you could feel that's physically needed, or that you need at that point, or something that you could be setting up for the future, and you figure that you have to weigh both options, or it has you in a cross, and you kind of not in a fog. You just need more information to kind of make a decision that falls on a certain line, or so you can move in a certain direction. The next card you have is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is, even though you got all this abundance around you and you hit your point, it's something about it that you may feel that it's not giving you your independence, or you feel it's on shaky ground and it's something is about to run up or kind of mess it up. You're not as feeling, even though you have it and you can see it and touch it, it's feeling like it's something off about it. And this could be a person that you're dealing with. Maybe it's this Knight of Wands in reverse, because maybe you're waiting for them to bring something else in the table, and by the Two of Swords, you're not getting this information from this person, so you're feeling at unease about whatever is supposed to be brought to you information wise or love wise. You're feeling that if the information don't come in and you can't make a decision, then it's something wrong. I can't figure which direction I'm going to go when it comes to doing what I need to do to make something real solid. The next card you have is the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in reverse is saying that apparently one thing is, because you got two cards of making a certain decision, you want to make the decision, but with the Hangman in reverse, it's that you already have formed the opinion. This information probably already went past you and you kind of glossed over it, or you skipped over it. And it could be in anything general when it comes to this reading. Most likely it's a job thing, because you got a lot of pentacles here. It's no relationship cards in here, but you physically formed a decision already. This decision that you had made, you must have seen both sides of the fence. Either somebody brought the information to you, you skipped over it, or you kind of interpreted it real fast and you said, okay, I'll take that, and you just ran with it. Or you did make a decision based on opinion. You made a decision and said, okay, I will run with it as soon as you bring me, like, I would take that job if you would bring me a number. If you would bring, I would get in this relationship if you can show me something else. And that's what with the two cards on the table is meaning. You want to go down the path, you made a decision to do it, but it's a missing element in it before you will fully engage in it. Because the next card you have is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you're not trying to move no way, because it's something foggy in the situation. Maybe this person wants to get in a relationship with you and make something solid with you. They're telling you this stuff, and it's sounding good, and yeah, you're going to run with it, but they're not bringing something that's making you mentally click over to run and levitate to it. So it's like, wow, you saying this stuff to me, but I'm not really seeing what you're talking about. I'm not, you're talking it, but you're not bringing it. That's the whole thing. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get some clarifiers on these. And I'm using the Kama Sutra deck, and I'm using my, it's called Rolo Dark Tarot. This is what it looks like. It has different images than a standard right-away deck or any. It's more on a gothic thing, and I like those type of images when it comes to these cards, because the cards will show me something else that usually a standard deck wouldn't show me. So let me go ahead and get one of the clarifiers. They can fall on the floor and I'll still take them. Yeah, the Chariot. You got the Chariot in the upright for your Ten of Pentacles. That's saying that you're on the move. You're on the move to the next thing, to build the next thing in your life. The next solid thing that you can actually bank on. And maybe the person you're dealing with is running to build something before they bring it to you. Either a relationship, or they trying to make sure that they are coming with something that makes them a guaranteed winner when they present themselves to you. So, because Chariot does mean victory, but apparently this person you dealing with already has it, or they have it and they want to complete something else when it comes to their personal goals. You could be dealing with another earth sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with an air sign. But whoever this wand is, if you're dealing with a wand, they're making sure that they're not trying to run up right now. They're not trying to even present themselves in the fold, or this opportunity that you're waiting for to come in with some kind of information to, so you can move ahead. It is taking a long time, because a knight in reverse moves real slow. I mean, they run at turtle speed. So that's what they doing. Maybe I'm getting another thing is, maybe this one person, as he is sitting back, or the situation that you want to run up, as it's taking a long time, they can be combing over information and not bringing it to you. That's why it may be a delay. You made a definite decision to run with it. This other person is not bringing it because they may not want to trigger off a chain reaction of different events that they cannot control. But the person you're dealing with can control it. That's where the whole thing is. They got enough control for it. They got enough finances if they want to build something with you, or this job you want to go for has enough stability that they can make a good offer. It's just something in the fold that is just making it, it's something that's not ironed out all the way. That's what I'm getting, is something that's not ironed out all the way to make a full presentation on it. So let's see what the next card is. You got the Five of Swords in reverse. So this person is, usually the Five of Swords upright means they're going to try to win at any cost. And when it's in the reverse, I don't want to say they nonchalant. I don't want to say that they don't care if they win or lose. They're just don't have that type of mind frame. Or the situation you bringing in is saying that if they're going to bring you something, they want the right candidate before they do it. They not saying that they want a person that is like overeager. You know, when you deal with jobs, when they deal with people that are over eager, they eager to put their foot into something. Usually they trip up and do something that is unethical. They kind of they morph the rules just for the win, or to put a good show up front. So this is what's jumping off. That's why these people ain't coming up. They're trying to find something really clean and honest, when it comes to a candidate or a job or this person that you dealing with on a relationship front. They're trying to come as clean as they can. They're trying to not act like they're eager or they desperate, or they will do anything to be in a relationship with you or whatever. Let's just go and see. You got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So based on this decision, because you caught in a limbo about either a job or a person, you're feeling that nothing is really that you're not getting the outcome that you want. Basically, the Nine of Cups in the upright is means a full wish is coming. You get a wish that's granted, that you've been putting out there in the ether for spirit to grab it and kind of make it materialize. What it is that you're so caught in your head about it, you're kind of doubting. I ain't gonna say doubting faith, but you're not trying to put all these hopes on it, either a job or a person. You're not putting all the hopes on it because the person is not bringing what you need to make a final decision. So if you don't get all the information you want, why even put the hopes of having something out of it? And that's where the mindset is. You got the Ten of Wands in the upright for the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So what it's saying is, when you're not feeling abundant, maybe is because you got so much on the table, or you feel you got so much burdens to take care of first. You focusing on everything else around you than what you have for yourself. You may have a lot of kids to take care of. You're trying to get in this relationship. You're trying to find a new job that you can get some money or bring this abundance in, and you on the go, 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 and you're taking everything on the plate, but you're not sitting back and saying, well, I'm taking everybody else's stuff on the plate, but I'm not really focused on what I need, what I'm trying to do, or what I want. You're just caught in this whim of just grabbing the next thing, putting it on your plate, running to the next thing, putting it on your plate, and you're just stacking all these, it could be achievements, it could be jobs, all these candidates to be in a relationship with. You're just stacking them on the plate, not really filtering any of the information, because some of the information that you may want is not coming, it's slowing down. You're dealing with maybe a lazy person, with the Knight of Wands, or the person ain't coming fast enough, the offer ain't coming fast enough. But so you're staying busy by taking on other stuff and not really focusing on what you have. So I'll recommend that you kind of slow it down. I mean, you got cards of slow down, and to me, when you get cards of slow down and speed up, it's a stop and go situation. So February for the Tauruses is going to be a stop and go situation. Stuff's going to seem like it's sped up, then it's going to stop. Then when it stops, you're going to think you got a whole mess of stuff on your plate. You're going to be focused on that because nothing is kind of feeling like it's getting cleared out, or you're trying to wipe it away, or these people you want to be a relationship ain't coming. It's like you're rejecting them. Let me get a new one. So let's see what the Hangman in reverse is doing for Taurus. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So To me, the you got the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. That means you already looked at the situation that you're going through on the negative side. Basically, it's saying that, okay, I made a decision real quick, or I made a decision on base what was brought to me, and it doesn't feel that hot. That person ain't what I'm talking about. Um if I invest my time and rush to that, it's going to disappoint me. You kind of dealing with the 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 unoptimistic side of the coin. You're just looking at the backside. You made a judgment call or made a decision on the negative side, so it's leaving you kind of empty. And you could be having this against another person, the job you're going for, or somebody is acting like that to you. They made a decision and said, okay, what you talking about? Okay, I'm not really going with that. That's not moving me. That's no, because all this, remember, this could be going to you. You can be doing this to somebody else. So whatever was brought to the table, somebody looked at the wrong side of the coin on it. Instead of them looking at it like, oh, I got hope, I can probably nurture that, because all queens nurture. I don't care if they are wand. I don't care if they a sword. They will act with emotion first. Then the card would be the afterthought, or it'll be the action of what happens. But whoever this queen is that you're dealing with, it's like, okay, you're saying what? Okay, cool. I'm not moved on it. So that's why you slow down. That's why somebody slowed down in it, because they was offering it, and it turned me off. You said something that kind of jived me the wrong way. You said something that got me real confused. Okay, you confused me, and it's not sounding like really Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, it's not hopeful, and I already made a decision that it may not go nowhere. I'm not really tripping, because I'm on the move. I'm on the move. My stuff is straight, but no. Whatever you talking about now, I'm not really feeling that. Come on now, be for real. So you could be doing this to somebody. Somebody can be doing this to you. You might have ran up on somebody and they had to ease back or slow down, because the Knight of Wands is saying that they would, if it was in the upright, they would be running up on you. But they're like, okay, they're trying to be honest with their thoughts about the situation that's being brought to them, and saying, well, you bringing this to me, but I'm not going to run up on that right quick, because I'm probably have a whole mess of burdens I'm taking on anyway. Let me not run up on it right now. Let me go ahead and let some time marinate on that, and I will see what happens later on down the line. This could be a job or an employer, what you give to somebody or somebody gave to you. Let's see what the... Okay. For your Ace of Wands in reverse, you got the page or the knave of swords in the upright. So somebody wants somebody to drop the dime. They want them to drop the real truth on what's really jumping off. They want to say, okay, before I would run up, you need to give me a piece of something to work with. Either it's a job, say you went and applied for a new job. Say you're going to get rid of this old job because the old job is just leaving you like, really like, it's not moving up. You was wishing for a promotion. These people is straddling the fence on promoting you or not promoting you. Is leaving you very empty, like, oh, okay, you promised something, but no. Or this is one of these things, is that a company, if this is for somebody out there that's going for a job, the Two of Swords, what it's saying is they're procrastinating. They're straddling the fence of, oh well, they come in and say, well, we're making a decision, but we got to work out the job description, or we got to work out the details, or we got to work out the money. Somebody is trying to work out something. As they keep telling you this, it's turning you way off. It's like, oh, hell no. Wait a minute. I'm waiting on the fence for you to bring me the clean information. They slowed down with it, kind of just dropped the ball, and you sitting up there giving it a second thought, talking about, well, okay, they dropped the ball. Maybe I need to move on. Maybe I need to do something else, and maybe that got you caught in the fence, because this job or whoever is offering you something is kind of going around the subject because that person ain't made a decision, but you already in the mode of thinking about it. You like, okay, let me put a little thought to this. Okay, why is these people doing this? Why does this person, when I want to come with a relationship and try to give them the some of my good stuff, and they up here saying, well, I will run with it, but, and you like, oh, hell no, wait a minute, come on now. I'm trying to bring it to you a little bit honest and stuff, and maybe you're filtering this information piece by piece, but you're filtering the information clean. Maybe this job is filtering this information real clean to you, but because they're on the fence of where to move it, or this person you're dealing with is on the fence to move it, or you is dealing with somebody or a situation that you ain't getting all you need to move it forward, it is like, oh, okay. And to me, this seems like a brand new thing. I mean, you already got 10 of wands. It's part of the wand suit of whatever you put on your plate, but it's kind of causing you to keep it there because they having you stuck in limbo. This is the Two of Swords is stuck in limbo. Mentally, you made a decision on what they brought you, but you're stuck on limbo of even making a move. It's like, oh, okay, I'm kind of stuck on it. Yeah, you stuck on it. You got the Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm now. This is a part of the reading I'm about to do some superfied clarification on. You got the Ace of Swords. So either on your Ten of Pentacles and your Chariot, you got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So what that's saying is, you're still moving ahead regardless of what somebody is telling you. Now, you may be dealing with somebody that's being real dicey and shady. I mean, and they telling you, but you're still moving at your own. I mean, you moving at rapid pace. I mean, 10 of Wands, you carrying a lot. You can't sit up there and focus on what one person says or what one person is promising you. And on top of it, what it's saying is you're moving on your path. This person may be coming at you, and you feel like they're coming with something that's not very honest. It's like it's something like I said at the beginning of the reading, that somebody may be giving you something you like not really moved on it because you're just not getting it. It's not jiving right, or what they are saying is not matching somewhere. That's where you at. But you're so caught up of doing your thing, whatever somebody else is saying, it's not really mattering to you because you already got your stuff already lined up, or your other candidates to be in a relationship with, or other job opportunities. You can't focus on what one person says versus all the stuff you have on your plate. It is what it is. Hey, they got to eat it. See, you're too busy. Like I said, you got a lot of stuff you're working on. I said it because here comes the Eight of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Pentacles. So you got Eight of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands. So what it's saying is basically you're on the move or working, or this information that you're waiting for somebody else, they're too busy. They're caught in their own kind of stream of handling their own business, or they're working so much they can't slow themselves down. See, somebody can't slow down to look at the situation or to present something. Everybody's in their own bubble. I got all these burdens. The person I'm waiting for to make an offer or go on a date or do something is caught up in their own work. So y'all missing paths. You're missing paths. It's a little bit of misinformation going around here that is kind of fogging the situation up. But either you're working too much to focus on this person or what somebody is bringing you, or this they could be doing this to you. Let's see what we working with. A Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's down with their coin. Somebody's down with their coin. Queen of Pentacles in the upright is that a person, they're nurturing, especially queens, but as they is nurturing, they're into helping out people. This person like probably helps out people financially, or this she's a he or she, because these are general readings and they go to a whole mess of people on YouTube. This one person is all about their coin. This could be you, Taurus. This could be you. You could be all about your coin, working real hard, taking on all these burdens that you can't focus on anything else that's brought on the table for you. This could be you. This is somebody you're dealing with. Or somebody you is trying to offer you a better position or something to bring you this abundance. They're too focused on what they have to do. I mean, it's clear cut. I mean, it is what it is. People get like that. Three of Wands. See? I told you was setting up something else. You taking all these burdens on because you ain't getting your coin. Or if somebody promised you, he or she promised you a promotion. This is a person that may be out there listening for a job. You always like, oh hell no, you're not coming with it. You're delaying stuff. You're saying what you're saying. Oh no, I'm finna set up something else. You looking for you because of you got 10 of Wands and 3 of Wands. That means within these 10 of Wands, 3 of them are different paths that you about to get ready and run down. If these people don't come with what they need to come with, they need to hurry up and come with what they coming with. They slowing down what I need to do. My abundance. I'm not trying to falter off what I already have. Trick that. I'm running up to the next thing, but y'all need to hurry up and come on with something. You know, if you doing this with a relationship, 3 of Wands. They always say in a relationship, 3s mean it's another person. To me, it really doesn't. It could be another person and a job. It could be another person and a pet. Another person and something else that's occupying the time. This person that you may be dealing with, if this is a relationship, they are lining up somebody else. Due to either you not coming with that information or you're trying to bring it honest to the person, but you're trying to filter it. Somebody's trying to filter it. Oh, I'm a nickel and dime this information to you. I'm a nickel and dime it to you. Hey, you gonna nickel and dime? Maybe you have to nickel and dime the information to the person because the person is not trying to run up with their 100. That's what it is. You say, well, I'm gonna give this person a little information. I'm gonna bait them and tease them a bit. You're going to bait and tease them a bit, but at the same time, the person is like, okay, I'm not really feeling that. Let me go ahead and set up something else. I would listen to what you're talking about, and you seem all right, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to rush up to do it because I'm finna line up somebody else because something about what you're talking about, you're talking that game, but you're not running up with it, really. So, and if this is a job, you setting up another pathway because somebody is procrastinating on giving you something. A raise, a promotion. They're talking that game. I don't see another candidate in here. It could be a thirsty queen that's throwing a monkey wrench in it. Like these are 2 people and the company can't make a decision because they have you and this hungry queen. That this go getter that seems like he or she is more into the job and they coming off like they are the fit for the job, but they want the coin up out of it too. So the company is like, oh, okay, you've been here for years. Like we got this other candidate that's kind of thirsty, and and we can pay this person whatever coin, and they're gonna jump up and do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is one of these weird scenarios if it's a job. Two of Cups, there you go. Two of Cups. Now the Cups is coming out. It could be it is falling towards a relationship. Two of Cups is in the upright is saying that you want a good relationship. You're trying to look for that perfect union on you and somebody else, or you and a job, and you'll be satisfied with it. You know, you're looking for, I ain't gonna say the one, I'm gonna say the one for now, because the one is the lovers. The one is the lovers. Two of Cups is you're linking up with different things to find, the term is to find what shoe fits. So you're lining up with different things. So apparently you made a decision to deal with this person, but it's something is stalling with it because you sitting up here wanting a relationship with the person. You're really not feeling them, but you already passed a judgment call on it. If this is a relationship, if this is a job, it's saying that you've been there, you want the promotion, you're used to what that company has to offer because you've been there, but because it's going kind of south because you're not getting anything to move forward or make a decision, that you know you're not trying to be moved either way. You know what I'm saying? You're not moved either way, you know, here, there, or anywhere about the situation. But you already know, you know what to do at that job, and it will be a fit for you if they can run up and give it to you. Strength. Yep, you got the strength and upright. So you may be dealing with a person that is, like I said, over eager to, if it is a job, another contender that's over eager to do some stuff, or because you're taking on all these burdens, you may have to rebuild your strength up just to kind of filter all this information. Or this person that you dealing with that's pretty much taking their time to run up on you, and they nickel and dime you in this truth, you find a characteristic about them that they possess, like saying that I ain't gonna say they're aggressive, but they carry this aura about them. Like they're confident. Strength is equal, has confidence in it too. It's that they're confident. You like what they're talking about somewhat. They show this confidence. This is if it's in a relationship. Confidence, but because they're taking so slow, that ends up being the turnoff. They are poop, but when it comes to their action, but their talk and the way they present themselves is something totally different. It's like, oh, okay, long as you, but they're not matching it. They're not matching it. You will probably run up with it if they will run up on it too. It is what it is. Or you could be dealing with a situation in any part of your life that it may take all your strength to deal with it. Maybe you're not trying to put any salt to somebody's game or whatever. They bring you this information and you may want to jam whoever up, but it's probably having you kind of ease off of it because you need more information. I don't see no cards saying that somebody is trying to do you dirty. I'm just seeing cards up. Everybody's trying to slow down and not really bring something 100% to the table. They're trying to dance around the subject. You on the move, this person's on the move, and or the situation is moving, you're moving, y'all kind of separating, kind of. You want to link up, but all this activity is going around like it's like cutting a wedge between it. You on one page, this other person on another page. You got a bunch of stuff to do. This person got a bunch of stuff to do. This company got a bunch of stuff, of paperwork they're trying to do. You're trying to run up with is you going to promote me or what? But I can't really think about that because I still got bills. I still got this. I still got that. So you will bring it up, then run away. Or It's a lot of stuff. Okay. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yep, you trying to find that clean move. You know, even though you're not trying to deal with the information that's given to you, you being real decisive on what information you're taking. Because seven of wands is usually dealing with a sneaky person and being a Decepticon and stuff. But when it's in the reverse for me, that means you already see this person coming with this mess. You already see that this company is kind of like not running around with bullshit, and there is a really clean offer, but it's not it has nothing to do with somebody really being shady about it. And maybe you're filtering all situations, because these are the top cards is your crowning cards. Maybe you filtering every situation you dealing with. I mean, you verbally and think and mentally going through it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna comb it. I'm gonna make sure you coming clean. I'm gonna comb everything you do. I'm coming everything you do, because these two, Ace of Wands, somebody coming maybe talking crazy or talking off the wall or talking, not telling you the honey on the story. I mean, you already see it's not the honey. It's like, okay, well, you saying some mess that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, okay, whatever, you know. No, that don't sound right. That ain't jiving, you know. Because you already filtered the information. Or whoever's coming at you is really coming clean. But when it's like this, I think somebody's coming at somebody, this could be anybody, with a little white lie. I'm hearing a little white lie. Somebody got a little white lie on the table. That's kind of throwing the whole situation off. It's like, okay, they saying this, but how that little information pop out? Where'd that come from? You know? Yeah, you got justice in reverse. I mean, justice in the upright. On your Eight of Pentacles, yeah, somebody passed judgment on something, because this job is you working real hard, and somebody's about to make a decision because you got the Three of Wands here. Somebody about to make a decision to get up and move. You know, because you want whatever you want it to be fair. You want it to be fair. If they're going to offer you a job saying this is a job, you putting in all this work, but you want your even Steven on it. You want to do all the work and get that coin that matches all that work. You want that balance. You want that tit for tat. Maybe this person you working that, if this is a relationship, maybe the person that's working too much, you know, has kind of he has to go slow so they can maintain balance. They work, but you want to hook up with them, but they have to take every situation slow because they have to keep their things in balance. They have to keep their things in balance. So they come slow. They make their judgment calls. They just busy working. You want to get in a relationship with them, but they combing the information. Somebody is combing some information. Hey, let them comb it, you know, because apparently time on this reading, it seems like it's not even a concern. Everybody's on different pages. The timing when it happens, but it's not. In February, I doubt it's happening, because everybody that's in your circle and all the situations are going on have slowed down, or they on this stop and go, and it's throwing you off because you're waiting for information, or the person you're dealing with is it's not giving you what you need to kind of fully go engage with them. You have the feelings of you want to hook up with this job or this person, but because everything is so all over the board and you got so much stuff with the Ten of Wands on the table and you're lining up stuff to set the next thing up, you ain't got time to be even thinking about it. You just don't have time to think about it. Okay, the next card you have is the World in reverse. Like I said, no changes is coming. All this stalling has everything stagnated. It's just not going nowhere. It's like, okay, world means changing, and it changes in progression. The next thing, one, two, and three. It's nothing changing. It's not going. I don't see nothing in these cards that's saying things are going backwards, but everything has froze. Nothing is changing. Nothing is moving. Nothing better is coming. You're not losing nothing. It's just all this being left in limbo. Hey, Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody want to deal with a situation that is Seven of Wands with your Three of Wands, Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody is cutting some stuff loose now. In the month of February, Taurus, you're going to be cutting some stuff loose. I got a thing. I'm going to shake some dice. I got this little cute little dice thing in Vegas that is going to work. You're cutting some stuff loose because you don't want to deal with the fights, the argumentations, the bull mess that comes with chasing after the next coin or chasing after this person or trying to run after this promotion. You're kind of tired of the rhetoric, kind of. I'm not going to fight this situation, whatever. See, what? Seven came up on 7. So 7, it could be in the next 7 days because time is infinite. So it could be the next 7 days, it could be 7 weeks or 7 months. You're going to start cutting some stuff loose. People or something that you feel they are too much on your plate. They're not bringing what you need. They're not making stuff solid for you. They seem like they're draining and stuff. You setting up other stuff that you are hoping that will come through. Like I said, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. That you're setting up something that you are hoping that it will pan out more than what somebody is trying to not bring to your table. It is what it is. I ain't mad at him. 7 of Cups. Homed in vision. 7 of Cups is dealing with the upright, dealing with all this stuff, this old candy store kind of thing. You're not dealing with that candy store thing. It's only one thing at a time. And maybe you have to deal with one thing at a time to clear everything that's on your plate. Or this person you're dealing with may have to deal with one thing at a time. Multiple things, throw them off. Okay, all this multiple stuff going on. Oh, God, this is a carnival ride. I don't want to deal with that. But maybe they have to take everything one at a time. That's why some of the stuff may be coming slow. I'm really hearing that, okay, they're not coming with nothing. Let me kind of dial this back. And the cards of the wands in reverse can be saying you're dialing your own initial speed back to kind of home down one thing. I want that one person. I want this one job. Now all this other stuff, it's not either here or there. It don't have truth to it. I'm getting piecemeal information on these multiple things. Now let me hone this down to the one that's giving me the most information, that's coming the most clean, that I can make a real decision on, and that's going to be fair, that I want to put my work into. How about that? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Golly. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, let's get this going. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands filtering some information. The Strength. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody, because it's taking so long, like I said before, somebody took a negative look. Maybe with time, after all this stuff is being examined, maybe you is doing this, or somebody is doing this to you. Now, y'all know, y'all remember that one from a while back, how I get down with that one. That because it's taking so long, it's shedding light on something. It's shedding light on what's really going on. It's like, okay, I'm gonna need my strength to get nickel and dime. I mean, if you get nickel and dimed all the time, that takes your energy out. So you got to keep your strength up just to deal with the nickel and dime. Okay, you nickel and dime about being in a relationship. You nickel and dime about trying to give me a promotion. You're nickel and diming this information or this money or this promise, or you're nickel and diming it. So what you're looking at it now as, after you weeding everything out, is like, it may not be for me. It may not be the move that I want to do. Maybe this is not the move that I need to take, or the road I need to take, or this is maybe not the option that they said it was. But after the time eroded the offer away. If this is a job, time is going to erode the offer away. It's going to kind of shed light on what's really going on. So that's why the wheel of fortune is in reverse. I mean, it's not a bad reading. It's just you're going to deal with the stop and go if you got something going. Plus, you're caught in your own whim of stuff. If you trying to get in a relationship with somebody, they're caught y'all on two different paths. They got their own thing going, working too much. You got your own burdens of handling your business on there. You're very stable. You're stable and in control, and your foundation is really good. It's that you're trying to bring something else into the fold, and maybe the timing is off, or you need to kind of whittle away all this stuff that's going around you. I'm hearing whittle it away. Just go on and chuck it. Okay, this is not working, chuck. This ain't working, chuck it. This ain't working, chuck it. Just get rid of it. Because when you get rid of it, it will home you down to the one thing that you need, that you want at this time. It'll make the wish come through, and it'll put you more on an independent ground. But the one thing is, you're going to have to whittle away some of this stuff. Some of this stuff needs to be whittled away. It's just too much on the plate. Or if you married, it's saying that stuff is coming into the household that is kind of conflicting the household thing by trying to keep things up. You know, you're trying to do household things with your companion, and now the job invades itself. You got the kids, you got bills, you got bosses that's talking crazy to your companion, and he bringing that home, and it's like it's a bunch of swirling going on when you could really sit back and say, okay, that I don't need to focus on that. I don't need to focus on this. Get rid of that. That ain't got nothing to do with us. It seems like time within the next 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, that stuff, you will have enough focus to whittle a lot of stuff out of your life so you could focus on the one thing that you need. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and go and put your thumbs up, down. Remember, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I could go and do a live feed on it. So for that alone, thank you, and thank you, and have a good day.